All right, these are sayings of the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe, and they were gathered together by his successor, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, our Lubavitcher Rebbe. Just for those of you who are just tuned in, as in Chabad, there were seven Rebbes, 7 leaders of Chabad, beginning with the first Rebbe of Chabad who wrote the book, the Tanya. His name was Rabbi Shneur Zalman. This is about 250 years ago. And then his son took over, and then his grandson was the next Rebbe. And all of them wrote a lot of books. All of them wrote a lot of books explaining, a lot of them explain Kabbalistic ideas in a way that inspires us to love God and to serve God and to fear God and to believe in God. Practical, to arouse our hearts and our minds. So here we go. And so here's one of the sayings of the 6th Lubavitcher Rebbe. Even ordinary Hasidim were very clear in their knowledge of Tanakh. Tanakh is the Torah, the prophets, and the writings, right? The writings are like Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, the book of Ruth, the book of Esther, the book of this, Job. Those are books called the writings, the Ketuvim. And then there are books of the prophets. The prophets, everybody knows the prophets, Ezekiel and Isaiah and the prophets. And then, of course, there's the 5 books of Moses, right? That's called Tanakh, Torah, Nevi'im, Ketuvim. All of the Hasidim used to know these books very well. They had a customary procedure. After Shachrit, they would learn Mishnah. Mishnah is the oral Torah. And then while folding up their talit and their tefillin, they recite certain set portion of Tanakh so that they would conclude it every 3 months. Now, we do not do this. And to tell you the honest truth, I don't know exactly how they did do it, to tell you the truth. I mean, this is a amazing accomplishment if a person could do that. But it's worthwhile in any case to at least go through in English the whole entire Tanakh and read. I mean, there's a lot of things which are, a lot of the prophecies of Isaiah and things like that, which require a lot of explanation, require proper explanation. And they're explained in the rabbis. You see, there's a lot of commentaries on these, from the rabbis, on these sentences, which are, the meaning is not so clear at first. Anyway, everyone should know the writings of the Torah, Nevi'im, and the Ketuvim. Next, Rabbi Moshe Meislish. He was a Chassid, he was a follower of the first Rebbe of Chabad, and he was a tremendously talented person, knew a lot of languages, and the first Rebbe of Chabad was tremendously opposed to Napoleon. This is just a parenthetical statement, I'm telling you now. It was tremendously opposed to Napoleon. And all the other rabbis were in favor of Napoleon, almost all of them. All the other groups, and the first Rebbe of Chabad was tremendously opposed, to the degree that he even sent a spy to spy on Napoleon and to bring back the war plans, because Napoleon thought all the religious Jews were on his side, and they were, except for the first Rebbe of Chabad. So he sent this. Who did he send? This Moshe Meislis. He sent him over there, and he was in the war room, and he actually brought back secrets to the to eventually to the Tsar, and it helped the Tsar a lot. It says that they blew up a lot of his hidden weapons caches. And anyway, Moses Meislis, he related the first Rebbe. He taught us that the aleph of Chassidut is to use our natural traits and instincts in serving God. In other words, you have talents, you have good character qualities, you have certain sensitivities that others don't have. Use those in order to serve God. The beginning of serving God is to use your natural characteristics of your power, intellect, etc., emotion, to use it for good ways. One of the prime natural aspects of man is that the mind rules over the heart. The mind rules over that. It's a natural thing. In a way, it has nothing to do with serving God. famous book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. You ever read that book? By what's it, Dale Carnegie? You want to be a good businessman. You want to make money in your business. Pure selfishness. In order to do that, keep that idea in your mind. I want to make money. I want to be successful. Therefore, never get mad. Never get mad at anyone else. The customer is always right, even if he's wrong. Your mind rules over your heart. Natural. Nothing to do with God, nothing to do with good, nothing to do with bad. Pure. Your mind rules over your heart. It can be used for evil also, right? You have to pretend. You have to con men. They have to pretend they're telling the truth. They have to pretend because the mind rules over the heart, right? Not to show what you're really feeling. That well, you can use this to serve God also. Right? Your mind can rule over your. You know in your mind that it's wrong to say negative things. It's wrong to get angry, but you want to get angry and you like to say. So your mind can rule over your heart. Your mind can tell you that what you want to do is not always what God wants you to do. And therefore, your mind can control your heart. That's today's lesson in the HaYom Yom. We have a note over here. Rabbi, the Sherm are so great. Not another hour. Not me. I have to go somewhere. I'm making these movies so you can see the movies, short, clips. Have a good day, God willing. There's going to be a class at 3:00. Hopefully, anyone who wants to come can come. We'll learn a sikh of the Rebbe. And have a good day with Mashiach now. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.